During these times, I'm finally starting to find my joy again. I done finished getting one of my cars back together and running after 3 years, man. It took me 3 years to get this car together. It's a lot. So I'm probably gonna put a video together of everything it took for me to get this car going and where it's at now. And that was, man, I'm telling you, mentally when you're going through a lot and you finally like get something accomplished, still got other hurdles, but just that one, I'm telling you, that one just changes your whole what is the word I'm looking for? Perspective on everything. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Anyways, I feel my, it just got me going, got me, back to my old self. And now it's like, okay, that is where I pretty much want it. I got to go get it tuned and a couple other little odds and ends are done, but the major part is just done. So now I'm sitting out here looking at this and there's so much I need to do. The first thing that has to come back is the willingness and the wanting to even deal with it, with these rates and freight and just the bull crap we got to deal with constantly out here. That's part of it. Stuff constantly breaking, fixing stuff all the time, so there's all that. But now that I got one of my big projects out of the way that I've been working on for a couple years, this has kind of been behind the scenes. Some people know about it, some people paid attention, whatever, but it's been a big piece of what I've had going on. And so now that I kind of got that girl where I want her, I feel like it's time to kind of get to work on that. And one area I want to start with that I never really touched on that truck, like I never really went crazy with on that truck. I want to start on the inside, work my way from the inside out. I think I want to start with audio. I'm a big car audio, truck audio, like everything I have has got subs in it, music in it, because I love to enjoy my music. This truck, I had not decided what I wanted because I hadn't seen it yet. Haven't heard a good system in the W9 that really impressed me. I've heard systems in Peterbilt's just knocking, I mean crazy, but I hadn't really heard a W9 until I went to Matt's, that red and white one that the Davis brothers did a couple years back. That thing, crazy. So after seeing that truck is kind of my inspiration for what I want to do here. But I'd like to talk to Davis brothers a little bit about a few things about that setup, because that truck has a couch. My other W9 had a couch. This one is a bed. And I don't want to lose that bed, but I also don't want to lose my storage space because this is a truck that I work. And I don't ever want to, my biggest thing about audio in a truck is, there's guys like Bass and Semi and other guys that do these crazy stereos in their trucks. And they sound good and everything. But this even goes back to my car stereo days and all my car stereos and all my cars. I don't want you to be able to get into my vehicle. I had one vehicle like this, but it still was OE set up. I don't want you to be able to get into my vehicle and turn around and see subs. Same thing in my Semi. I don't want you to turn around and see subs. My other W9 I had a couch in, we did 412s on the side walls. I don't really like that. I lost cabinet space, whatever. And it didn't give the output I really wanted. So with this thing, I've really been on some, I don't want to lose any of the OEM cabinets or spaces. I want to be able to use the space that I have. So I have a few ideals drawn up, and that's where I'm going to start with the interior, is the music. Then I think I'm gonna redo the dash, the floor, the seats, some stuff inside. Just really just start going in on the interior on the truck. So y'all, let's go on a little ride on that. And then I'm gonna work my way in, back out again, because I need a new hood, new grill, new bumper. You know, just a bunch of cosmetic stuff. But I feel like once I get to that stuff, I want to kind of make that stuff last. Like, you know, like a lot of stuff is hard parts. You know, the only thing that's going to take a lot of time is the painting. But the interior, I do that. I feel like I start there to kind of get my motivation going to, you know, push this thing on out. And then we can work on the, I'm going to just point, you know, once I get all that done, we're going to address this issue here. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about. But we're going to start at the interior of the truck. We're going to work our way from in, out. We're going to try to get something done on it every week. And start kind of getting this thing where it should be. So let's go. Hope y'all ready for a nice little ride. Another one of the facilities. When we here midnight, it's a little early. At 11 o'clock. Ain't nobody. So it looked like they do a delivery service. I got like HelloFresh stuff on there. So it looks like you bring the stuff in, they load that stuff into the cars and stuff like that. They go in and out, load it into the cars or vans or whatever. But that, you know, we go. They told me to be here at 12. I don't know. We're gonna see. I mean, that last one I did, same thing. They told me to be there 10:30. And I didn't start getting there until 12, so we'll see. It's this. I think I want to make some type of service for these brokers, because you know they got credit score and all this other stuff. I want to make some type of service that we can actually score these brokers for ourselves, a driver score. Like, for instance, I did a load the other day. I got laid over. So I picked it up on Wednesday. It's supposed to be delivered Thursday. It had 2 pickups on it. I got to the first pickup on Wednesday. They held me there until 10 o'clock at night, so I couldn't pick up the next pickup till the next morning. Well, because I picked up the next pickup the next morning, I wasn't going to make it to the delivery before they closed that day, so I had to hold it another day. Calling the broker, talking to him, letting them know what's going on. I'm staying in constant communication with the broker about it. And broker promising that they're gonna pay. Oh yeah. We're gonna, you know, he's calling me on a cell phone, like, yeah, I'm gonna take good care of you. This is so on Friday when I'm trying to get the new Raycon with all this other stuff on it. Nobody's in any rush now, and that's the kind of stuff that I feel like is more important than them disclosing what they're getting paid for the load, because if I agree to a load, that means I agree to that rate. And I agree that that load is going to be picked up at 9 o'clock in the morning and it's going to deliver tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. If you got appointments at 9 and appointments at 2, those are your appointments. If I show up to the first one on time, I didn't do anything wrong. If they hold me over, that's on you now. You know, that's your load. That's you gotta make that right to me, the carrier, because, you know, I was telling them I lost $1,600 because of that load. You know, I had another load picking up the next day that was paying me $1,600. What are they gonna give me? $250, maybe $500. Doing a load of berries. Whew. They want me to make sure all these berries that I'm picking up are at temperature 33 degrees. That way there's less chance of a claim being. Smells like berries in here too. Smells good. Smells like jam or jelly or something in here. There's so many berries. I gotta stick a little probe in there and make sure everything is at temperature, because it's going to Walmart, and Walmart is so picky. And the trailer had to be pre-cooled and all that, so I'm sitting in this dock door here, so hopefully they get me done pretty quick. I already know tomorrow in the morning I gotta be at Walmart at like 5 a.m. I'm gonna try to get there at 4, but I already know when it comes to things like berries, they're gonna be nitpicking it like no other. But I like that I only have it on my trailer for a few hours, because the less time you have it on your trailer, the less time that they can, you know, try to come with some type of claim or something goofy, you know. And that's what I'm gonna try to, you know, avoid. But it's hot as heck, man. I mean, I'm in the door a little crooked, but it's because there's really not a lot of room to get in and out of this little place. It's on the like side of a main highway. We in there. Let's go. Here's my first review of the Cybertrucks.